So Karnataka's internal power tussle has now shifted straight to the national capital. The power play that is now who to become the next chief minister is more than half term of 2.5-year term of the 5-year term of Siddaramaiah is now over, and the tug of war between the chief minister Siddaramaiah and his deputy DK Shivkumar is now under direct watch of the party high command. Both of the leaders have now been summoned to the national capital. Siddaramaiah has confirmed that he's been called for a key meeting today, but he's also, however, been very cautious when it comes to disclosing the agenda to the media. Now, as speculations intensify over the CM announcement, let's tell you exactly who's backing whom in the Karnataka power tussle. So the Kissa Kursi ka once again seems to be playing out in Karnataka, and let's talk about both of the camps there. As far as Team Siddaramaiah is concerned, G. Parameshwara, who according to reports is something which Siddaramaiah seems to be backing for very strongly. DK's team consists of his brother DK Suresh as well. We are looking at Team Siddaramaiah, where there is KJ George, who is the current energy minister. Team DKS, we are looking at N.A. Harris. Of course, he's been making multiple statements as well. And Team Siddaramaiah's H.C. Mahadevappa, also the Karnataka minister there, MMB Patil, who is also an urban development minister of the state of Karnataka. And as far as when it comes to the support that has been growing for Siddaramaiah, this seems to have caused a split. Now, there has been cryptic posts and also statements that have come in from the Deputy Chief Minister when he seems to be suggesting when the time is right, everything aligns on its own. So that is what is being said, that a lot of buzz that has been generated. Now, when this meeting happens, because the Chief Minister is already here in the national capital, he arrived last evening. Now, what is being said that the meeting with the Congress High Command is scheduled at 11 a.m. So, according to reports, party chief Mallikarjun Kharge, Rahul Gandhi and Siddaramaiah is expected to sit down and have a conversation. Now, remains to be seen what would be the outcome of these conversations, a direct when it comes to this FaceTime that is now expected on part of the leaders there, especially a lot of movement that seems to be happening. And it was being suggested, according to reports, that after the 4th of May, something big will happen. And then it was DKS's birthday. And then it was the completion of 3 years of the Siddaramaiah Sarkara in the state of Karnataka. So there has been a continuous and ongoing buzz. There has been several breakfast meetings that has been taking place. Let's in the meantime introduce Shefali and Imran, both of them joining our live, and we're going to get you continuous updates coming in right from Bengaluru to New Delhi. So this big breaking update coming in of a hint, of an indication what Karnataka Chief Minister and his deputy now both seems to be camping in Delhi. So let's connect with Shefali on this. Shefali, the movement that what you're looking at, 11 a.m. it is being said that the meeting will happen with the Congress High Command.
Right, we know Siddaramaiah has already arrived at Karnataka Bhavan, and the meeting is scheduled at 11 a.m. Many of the supporters of both Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar are also present here at Karnataka Bhavan. Many rooms have been booked here. So, of course, a lot is what we are going to see in coming next few hours, where what is the outcome, if what is going to be the discussion regarding the CM post, if Siddaramaiah going to be remain the CM, if DK Shivkumar is going to replace, or if the candidate the name which is being given by Siddaramaiah. So there are multiple speculation also happening in among the group itself. But the clarity will of course be given in the meeting which will be held at 11 a.m. in the morning in presence of Rahul Gandhi and Mr. Kharge.
All right, we are going to stand by for that. Now, as far as when it comes to the possibility who will be replacing Siddaramaiah? Well, that is something, an indication or a breaking update that we have received. So let's put out what we are learning through sources is what Siddaramaiah seems to have recommended for a CM face. If he says if he doesn't remain on the chair for the complete term, then he seems to have conveyed to the party high command. If he's changed, then a Dalit CM face should be chosen, and he seems to be strongly banking for Parameshwara, where he says that he should be made as the next chief minister. So let's connect with Imran on this update. Imran, how is that Siddaramaiah seems to be already choosing that who would be the successor? Does he have a say in this? Because mainly the standard response that come in from both of the sides is that the party high command will decide, and whatever the party high commands decide, we will abide by it.
Oh, well, Siddaramaiah is the tallest leader right now in Karnataka. He's the chief minister of the state. He's an OBC leader, and also he has a backing of the majority of the MLAs there in the state. and his say will have a lot of weightage to it. And the High Command would like to have a peaceful transition of power. As far as we know, DK Shivakumar also doesn't want a turbulent both within the party and the government and handed it to him. He wants also a peaceful transition and that's for that. Siddaramaiah is very crucial. Siddaramaiah is someone leader who can upset the game of any next chief minister if he's stepping down. So that to be in the goodwill of books of chief minister of Siddaramaiah is very important for the Congress High Command. Karnataka is a very big state for the Congress right now, where they're holding the power. And if they lose the state, whether in terms of any turbulence or internal party activity, it's a big loss for the Congress party in the state. So there is. They have to manage, ensure that that transition is smooth. Whoever be the next chief minister, whether it's Parameshwara or DK Shivakumar, the transition needs to be smooth so that both the government and the party is stable and they continue to hold the power in the state, and especially in 2028 coming elections.
So it seems the leaders who are aspiring for the cabinet positions are also in the national capital. Siddaramaiah is already there. And last week only the pictures came in when the Keralam CM V.D. Satishan was being sworn in. A picture of unity and of strength was being shown on the dais, on the platform. So what are we now looking at as far as the Delhi decision that seems to be loading? What could happen next? So there is several possibilities there. Let's take you through them one by one. So status quo that continues. There is no leadership change in Karnataka, if that is a possibility. Now what happens? Another possibility that there would be power sharing reset. Fresh formula for the CM and the deputy CM to maintain that kind of balance and to refrain from the multiple camps within Karnataka Congress from building. Now, possible change in key positions, that is also something which is not being ruled out as a shake-up is concerned. And another would be the wait and watch approach. This is something that the High Command has been doing for long in its bid to actually, resolve the issues between the two tallest leaders in Karnataka Congress. And a full political reset is also something what we are now looking at, a major overhaul in the state leadership. Is that possible? Well, that is also something which is not completely being ruled out. Now, in fact, upon his arrival, the Karnataka Chief Minister confirmed that K.C. Venugopal inviting him for the meeting in the national capital, and this is what he had to say.
The High Command called me, I am coming.
But sir, will there be an important change in the leadership of Karnataka? There are speculations right now regarding the change. Is it going to be cabinet issue?
Matter of the meeting. I do not know the subject matter of the meeting. Venugopal ji invited me to Bangalore for the meeting. I am coming.
So the Karnataka Game of Thrones continues to play out in public, and of course when we talk about the strengths and the weaknesses of both of the camps, what are we now looking at and what exactly it has taken? Because for the Congress party, Karnataka is one of the biggest and the most important states that it individually governs. Now Karnataka Game of Thrones, the strengths we are looking at as far as DK Shivakumar is concerned, he is very well known to be Congress's troubleshooter. Siddaramaiah, of course, a strong backward class support. He is a mass leader and he enjoys that kind of authority. G. Parameshwara, Dalit leader with a strong Dalit base and currently serving as the state home minister. Of course, when it comes to DK Shivakumar, he led the party's victory. Siddaramaiah has been the chief minister before and enjoys the majority support of the MLAs, and Parameshwara, as I said, is the current state home minister. DK Shivakumar also high-profile corruption cases that are said to be behind him, and of course in the final phase of his political career, Siddaramaiah that has been in the Congress for decades, and G. Parameshwara lacking mass appeal across the state, that may be one of the weaknesses there. But will that be highlighted? What would be taken up as factors that would be considered looking at the strengths and weaknesses of both of the camps? In fact, the Congress party president Mallikarjun Kharge declined to comment on the Karnataka power tussle, saying that Rahul Gandhi is the one who will speak on the matter. However, BJP has picked up this very statement and has mocked Mallikarjun Kharge to be a rubber stamp president. And this is in both sides have now talking about, as far as the BJP is concerned, saying that the Congress party is mixed up within its own internal battles, that the people of Karnataka are being ignored.
आपकी स्टेट से भी कल आप चीफ मिनिस्टर आ रहे हैं, डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर के भी आने की बात है, सब चीज ठीक है क्या? रीशफल की भी बातें हैं क्योंकि आप
नहीं, वो देखिए इसमें नहीं बोल सकता, वो ठीक अलग है। राहुल जी खुद बात करेंगे वो चीजों पे।
Siddaramaiah is not going alone. He taking all ministers to retain. But one thing central Congress leader not called Mr. D.K. Kumar. Waiting for the post is D.K. Kumar, for the CM post. They are not given any message to the D.K. Kumar. So, Siddaramaiah wants retain the post. D.K. Kumar want to grab the CM post. I think in this issue, in this fighting, I think Siddaramaiah will win.